Assalamu alaikum. The Quran stops us from killing children out of fear of poverty because it's cruel, it's immoral. Uh, we are not allowed to be immoral and unjust under any circumstances, even if in being just and moral, we fear that we may not be able to maintain ourselves properly from an economic point of view. The Quran says that it is God who feeds you as well as your children. There was this extremely cruel practice of some parents that they would kill their children because of fear of poverty. However, the Almighty has designed this life to be a test, and therefore, people who are going through this test can actually misuse the freedom that has been given to them. And sometimes they can become so immoral and cruel that they may not help others even when they are hungry and desperately need food. Um, we have been asked to plan our lives properly, and we have been asked to be helpful to others, to be sympathetic towards others. The design of this life is such that there are some people who, in some parts of their lives, are poor. They do not get enough to be fed properly. And there are many others who are well off, rich, and can afford to help out others as well because of their affluence. Now, if people stop being sympathetic, considerate, and charitable, people who are deprived, they will die. Had God wanted, nobody would have died. He has provided enough provisions, enough supply of food in the world all throughout the history of humankind for all humans to be fed decently. But the distribution has been done in a way that it becomes a trial, and some people have more food and others have less. And the trial is that those who've got more are expected to share the additional food that they have, what they don't need. They should share it with those who are in need of it. So it is the incorrect decisions of the rich people that causes death to those who are poor, those who starve and go through the uh, problems, particularly in during times of famine. There are no times in this world when the supply of food is so scant that people would die, even when others are prepared and willing to help them out. It is the lack of inclination on the part of the rich and affluent people to help out the poor that causes the death of people, starvation. And that's something that has got to do with human discretion and not the decision of the Almighty.